Alright, on the gentlemen's team, first on the lusty Argonian maid, piloted by Byron Cavendish. We have a front Artemis, left side double Artemis, right side rocket carousel Hades. On the hotshots on the top, we have a Merc. On the wings, we have Artemis, and on the bottom deck, we have Gat Mortar.
On the blue team, we have Overwatch's Poppy Fur piloting the balloons, with the left side Lumberjack Heavy Flak Mercury Field Gun, right side Watch a Heavy Carronade, with a rear flare gun, his ally, the Rainbow Crash, piloted by Redria, with the Artemis Hades front, left side Carronade Artemis, a loadout we've been seeing a lot of today.
God. Hold the phone here. Hotshot. Being a real hotshot, just charging right in. No regret, no remorse.
I'm coming for you. But yeah, interesting, the balloons. With the hotshots position sort of raised up here, the balloons is unable to fire upon him, but I mean, it looks like the Rainbow Crash by itself is going to be able to put in enough damage.
The hotshot going to descend into the arcs of the balloons as my cat meows at me insistently. I try to pet him with my foot in an attempt to get him to shut up while I'm streaming.
You know, are you talking about Gilder, or are you talking about an actual cat?
I'm talking about an actual cat, believe it or not.
Oh man, the hotshot just, a victim of his own poor positioning, taking just an immense amount of damage, and...
No, a victim of his own insane bravado, I'd say. That's my cat. Sees my lap as being a open opposition. Lusty Argonian maid retreats into the clouds.
Yeah, Balloons has been maintaining a really interesting position here, sort of like really just kind of hugging the upper wall of the ridge, which makes a lot of sense because it zones out a lot of the shots coming from a higher altitude, but not those coming from the hot shot.
Now, hot shots being fired down upon by that Artemis Hades combination. They try and snipe the balloons underneath the arch. Not looking so hot there, hot shots. A lot of these Hades, it's very difficult shots to make at this point. Some of the Hades arc wide.
Well, I mean, I think the Hades does all right firing at targets that are lower than you, just because the shots drop off so much. I think as long as you have spots, it's not too bad.
Rainbow Crash might be overextending
a critical balloon loss there, as he's going to drift into this ice pillar potentially. What is? I feel like Lusty Argonian maid is not contributing enough to this fight. Although, ever
since the hotshot charged in there, they found it hard to get good focus fire going. This hotshot's been on the defensive ever since he respawned.
And also, Red Team's very reliant on the hotshot for actual killing power, because Lusty Argonian maid with those triple Artemis is going to have a lot of difficulty taking down the blue team's whole armor. So they need that hotshot center Mercury on the mobile.
Oh boy. Now Overwatch have the focus fire on the Lusty Argonian maid. This could be big problems for Lusty Argonian maid. One full heavy flak on that unarmored hull. Oh, annihilated. Now Hotshot firing on the balloons, but now it's yet another 2-on-1 situation that Hotshot does not want to be in. think Gents started off being too gung-ho, and now they are paying for it, and they're paying for it badly.
Yeah, I really don't know what the thought was behind that initial charge, just... Man.
Now, it looks like the Gents are going to hold off spawning until they... Oh, no, they're not. There's Lusty Argonian Maid. Spawned below the Rainbow Crash and the balloons.
Well, I mean, if you
If the
hide
Lusty
her up...
Argonian Maid gets spotted... Oh, this could be just a... Oh, there we go. There's the hot shot.
Yeah, so it looks like they did elect to use the same spawn, which meant the Lusty Argonian Maid had to rise up to give their allies space to actually spawn in, but now the Galleon's repositioned and ready to contribute its massive amount of damage.
The Lusty Argonian Maid's on a sliver of health, and he's down. Now the hot shot's in terrible trouble. This could be a 5-0 shutout for the Overwatch team. Very strong with that Galleon
And Overwatch
build.
Overwatch potentially the eternal sleepers. You know, I mean, forming back in August and winning the first Sunday Rumble out of nowhere, and then not playing for several months, and then winning this new event out of nowhere would be quite a feat. But I mean, they haven't won yet. This is only the first game.
Yeah, let's not count the chickens before they've grown into airship murdering psychopaths.
See, that's what happens when you put all those hormones into the feed.
Yeah, it's just, you know, modern GMT foods and all that MacGuffins. Anyway, G Hotshot is not long for this world. I feel taking damage from behind from the Rainbow Crash as they try and focus down the balloons. They're continuing to take more and more damage from those Hades shots.
And every time the balloon
is down.
Every time the balloon of one of these red ships goes down, it just means that's longer it's going to take them to kill this blue galleon. And
oh my goodness! But the Rainbow Crash's Hades gunner is starting to choke here, not able to finish off the hot shot as now the balloons is taking heavy damage. Now Rainbow Crash is getting frustrated. He's going in for a ram. Boom! There's the ram trying to get past the tar. They've got to get a quick kill on the hot shot. The hot shot drifts into the arcs of the balloons. Come on, finish it. Finish him, Overwatch. Finish him. You're throwing away. Oh my goodness. Overwatch's certain victory is turning around on them. It's all gone horribly wrong. Oh, but the balloons has got fire on the hot shots. Hot shot's balloon is down. Rainbow Crash just needs to supplement a little bit.
And Rainbow Crash has got to be very careful here, because if Red Team decides to switch focus to this blue Pyramidian, I mean, that'll be a quick kill for the Gents, but at the same time, the Lumberjack from the balloons, I mean, it's putting some real hurt on the hotshot. And also the Lusty Argonian Maid. But at the same time...
Rainbow Crash spent so much time there firing on the Lusty... Oh, maybe they can kill the Lusty Argonian Maid. Why not? Or maybe they can't. Now they've got both the Gents on them.
You know, sometimes losing your balloon is a mixed blessing. Because in a situation like this, it allows Lusty Argonian Maid to drop down very quickly and help his ally.
Okay, here we go. Rainbow Crash going in on the hot shot, going in for the ram kill. There we go.
That was
Overwatch with a 5-0 victory over the Gents. Very impressive.
That was a really weird engagement. Like, I feel like that could have gone either way very easily, but just a lot of bungling, a lot of weird rams, and not proper focus firing. But yeah, very strong play from Overwatch overall, though.
Oh. Pretty impressive that we managed to get a best of 3 tournament with 8 people going.
Well, I think things went pretty smoothly today, all things considered.
Yeah, all things considered, yeah.
Despite the fact that we've had some very long matches on this stream, but
we're lucky to have Refburn and of course Bleedinator being the others. Anyway, Firstly, on the gentleman team, you have the Lusty Argonian Maid with a Artemis front, left side double Artemis, and right side Rocket Hades. On the Shacks on legs, we have a Artemis front, left side double Artemis, right side Gat Mortar. Right, so Gents are going back to the well with the double, triple Artemis Junker.
Speaking of
Artemis tearing into the balloons completely here. Oh
wow. Man. And the balloon's dying before I can even read its loadout.
Jeez.
Stunning, but his potentially ill-fated ally charging in here, the Rainbow Crash, with the front Hades Artemis, left side light Carronade Artemis, flown by Redria, needs to back out here, because once Lusty Argonian Maid gets those Artemis on, he's going to lose all his guns.
But Shax on legs has taken heavy damage. Unbelievably, Rainbow Crash has done substantial damage despite being in a 2-on-1 situation.
While we have this opportunity, we do have his ally, the Balloons, now respawning behind the ribs, flown by Puppy Fur with the left side Lumberjack Heavy Flak, Mercury Field Gun, right side Heavy Carronade Hwasha, and rear Flare Gun, now contributing his long-range fire, and Jack's on legs trying desperately just to find some cover and some way to zone out those Lumberjack shots, so they can have some time to repair their balloon. Oh, thank you, Cloud, for going away.
Yes. A few Hades shots, then Rainbow Crash, and several arcing through the area between the balloon and the hull. Lucky there. As the Rainbow Crash charges in, nails the ram on the Lusty Argonian Maid, but ends up going right on through. Without the kill they so sorely need and want.
At the same time, that was a ram just smack damage into the balloon, and with the balloon knocked out, the Lusty Argonian Maid
is not in an optimal position here. His shots are going to get blocked by the ribs.
I mean, that ram on the Junker knocking out its balloon, knocking it towards the ground, actually gives them better arcs for the Rainbow Crash's Hades. So that was an interesting play.
Gents, balloons needs to reposition now. Now. Either that or the Rainbow Crash needs to pull back into the ribs, which looks like he's doing.
I sort of feel like Blue Team maybe feels that the Rainbow Crash has sort of been on the brisk of death for all this times, which is why the Balloon is so hesitant about repositioning somewhere in the open, because they want to be able to, because if the Rainbow Crash goes down, they want to be able to hide and allow enough time for the Pyramidion to respawn. But it looks like, yeah, they've decided now is the time, and the Balloon is well, moving a little bit, at least.
It's moving a bit. And now the Lusty Argonian Maid is engaging the balloons. Okay, interesting.
Well, you do want to keep that Lumberjack down. Those.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Those Junkers have big, juicy balloon targets.
Rainbow Crash needs to take this opportunity to join up, I think, with the balloons.
Yeah, the Rainbow Crash and the Shacks on Legs sort of got their own little mini sniping lane. Like, we've got two separate sniping wars going on here. The Rainbow Crash looks like he wants to pursue, as he's sort of navigating through the gaps in the ribs. Not sure if that's a good decision, because again, the Balloons is staying so far back. He's only, there's a lot of obstacles. He's only going to be able to allow or to provide so much support fire.
Balloons is still hanging too far back to effectively support the Rainbow Crash. It's starting to bother me now. Shacks on Legs has taken heavy damage, but Balloons cannot capitalize on it.
Red Team, the Gents should just change focus and just take out this Pyramidion.
Focus down the Rainbow Crash.
I mean, it's way out here. It's totally just out in the open, and like they have the superior firepower at close range.
hide behind the ribs from the balloons and take down the Rainbow Crash. Simples.
Shacks on Legs is the one with Gap Mortar?
Yeah,
yes.
Looks like he's fine. There we go. He's coming up. He's got the Gap
Lusty
Mortar
Argonian Maid.
coming. Lusty Argonian Maid goes down.
Wow. I mean, that's the power of that
now
lumberjack
Rainbow
flag.
Crash is ramming the Shacks on Legs into the arcs of the balloons while firing. They might take them both here. Don't see why not. There we go. There we have it. Bizarrely, despite the balloons not being in an optimal position, the engagement has been won by Overwatch. They are 3 kills away from
I mean, the
winning
balloons
the first
wasn't
ever
even
Fox Social.
the balloons wasn't even moving. He's just sort of staying in that one position, sort of back here in the ribs. I would think Red Team would have identified that at some point and just tried to zone out those lumberjack shots, but they didn't. Very strange. But
confuddled.
Both these red junkers now spawning behind the blue team and getting spotted immediately. So blue team will turn around. They will mobilize to re-engage the Gents.
Artemis shots whipping in on the balloons, but it looks like balloons does have the drop on the Lusty Argonian Maid here.
I'm not so sure about it. Well, looks like they're trading a reasonable amount of damage back and forth, as balloons is losing its whole armor.
That's true.
But no components going down.
Permahull. And now Overwatch has to think about focus firing here. Rainbow Crash is not contributing very much at the moment.
Like, I mean, the balloons is a galleon. It's slow. It has poor gun arcs. And it's really low to the ground. If the Lusty Argonian Maid I mean, he does have to repair his balloon, but if they just rise up here and engage...
One good lumberjack shot, though, and the Lusty Argonian Maid's going to start crashing into the ground, which they now, well, they were for a brief period.
Oh, again, Rainbow Crash.
Maid takes a bounce.
Rainbow Crash going for the balloon ram again. Wants those favorable Hades arcs. As the Lusty Argonian Maid kind of flounders near the bottom of the map.
This is a prime opportunity for the Rainbow Crash to quickly switch focus to the Lusty Argonian Maid, help balloons finish him off. Looks like
that is
that's
true.
What he's going to do.
Well, no, it looks like he's still following the Shacks on Legs. The Lusty Argonian Maid hasn't taken very much damage. I mean, none of these ships really have at this point. Lusty Argonian Maid looks like trying to tar the Rainbow Crash to get him off of the Shacks on Legs.
He's going to try and crush the Shacks on Legs beneath him with moderate success. Not able to get the kill though.
I hate all these clouds. Too many clouds. Can't see anything.
Rainbow Crash coming in for a ram. However, he's not in a good position because the Lusty Argonian Maid can fire on him now. Could be 2-on-1 here potentially, and I think he realizes that.
Rainbow
Balloons
Crash
is just
hydroing into the rib.
Balloons missing some not particularly difficult lumberjack shots.
Is it just me, or do you feel like there have been kind of a lot of messy games today? Like, more so than usual?
I don't know. It's been a weird one today.
Another nice ram. Oh, is he going to go for the tooth? No. Looks like he was going for the twofer, but just kind of glides over the Lusty Argonian Maid and not actually making contact.
Just a lot of shots. The balloons needs to reposition. Last year. So many shots, so many wasted shots, all of them going wide. Balloons reposition, for the love of God.
Yeah, I was actually checking. See, almost wondered if Puppy Fur wasn't on the wheel and maybe he was contributing fire in some way. But no,
right,
he
balloons
is.
Finally switching position here.
What's that green bird?
Right. With a bit of focus fire, they can easily take down one of these junkers.
But they could easily take down this blue Pyramidion.
Yep, there we go. Oh, but no, both the Junkers have their balloons taken. Okay.
Having a little bouncy pit. Ribs.
Pit. Well, both the balloons had relocated,
You know, maybe that's why.
Sooner.
I mean, I suppose so, but at the same time, maybe the balloons isn't moving because the Junkers aren't trying to zone out his shots. But the Rainbow Crash getting choosing probably a good spawn to where he can engage most quickly. And again, ramming out the Lusty Argonian made
there we
balloon.
go. I think balloons is finally moving to the optimal position, which is on the other side of the ribs, where there's nothing to zone him out and block him at all. Or what? Okay. Balloons is sort of just kind of hiding while he repairs those guns, I guess. The Rainbow Crash rams the shacks on legs.
I'm sorry, sir. Did you want this? You want this balloon? I don't like this. I don't believe you have a license.
Shacks on legs goes down. Okay. All right. Okay. It's time, I think, for Overwatch to capitalize on their gains. To take down the Lusty Argonian Maid.
I think I know why it's. I think I know why it's called the.
I don't feel like Puppy Fur's got a lot of experience of flying a Sniper Galleon. I could be wrong.
I don't know. They're doing pretty well. They are beating the Gents.
Very well, but it's just a lot of situations where he could have repositioned, but he elected not to.
Well, I mean, he repositioned right there.
Well, yeah, it took a while, but he did, yeah.
I don't know. I think I think Puppy Fur is maybe of the school of thought that the less you move, the better hits your gunners are going to get, and I think that is turning out to be true here.
There was about a 3-4 minute period there when the gunners couldn't hit anything because they didn't have the right angle. In any event, the Shacks on Legs is getting focus fired here. Now they've got the angle they need to focus fire. There's nowhere for the Shacks on Legs to go unless he gets under the ribs entirely. However, the Lusty Argonian made high angle fire on the balloons, but yep, there we go. The Overwatch have switched back to the Lusty Argonian made. As the Shacks on the Legs retreats, oh, this could be a beautiful ram.
Nope.
Rainbow Crash, he stops just short. He doesn't do anything stupid. That's good. Now Lusty Argonian Maid is caught in a crossfire. This could be all she wrote for the Lusty Argonian Maid. The balloon's going down.
All she wrote for the Gents team, perhaps.
There we go. Overwatch have won. Overwatch have won the first Saturday box social, just like they won the first Sunday Rumble.
Overwatch confirmed as the Eternal Sleepers.
Yes,
you may have not seen them for a while, but they will come and they will find you. And they will kill you.
Yes, Overwatch. The team of firsts have won it again.